Well, you answered my question, and thank you very much.
Thanks for calling in.
Thank you, caller.
It's been a pleasure.
Very informative. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Raised another interesting point when you talk about sentencing. Now, I'm going to pontificate here just slightly and just for a second, but it seems to me that from when I first became DA to this date, discretion somewhere became a four-letter word. And where the police officers doing 67 and a 55 at 1 o'clock in the morning may have said, sir, the speed limit's still 55, be careful, don't let me see you again, now leads to a ticket. Now, clearly doing 12 miles over the speed limit in a school zone is something far more serious than 5 o'clock in the morning on the way to work and you're a little bit late doing 12 miles over the speed limit.
Right.
And taking that into consideration, would you not agree that the sentences might be different in exactly the same situation, 12 miles over?
Absolutely, and you said it just right. It's the situation, and the judge should be listening to that. Hopefully they are. And, you know, again, you have everything from a minimum fine of possibly zero, or a conditional discharge, which is no fine. You have the judge has some latitude here within the law, depending on the type of infraction, violation, or crime, as far as sentencing is concerned. We do, at least I do, try to look at that and take that into consideration as to how, why, what, when, and where.
And that, of course, extends to all offenses, not just 12 miles over the speed limit.
Absolutely, that's correct.
Now, as much as you know, my focus is usually on criminal law. I think we have another phone call, I believe. Caller, you're on the air.
Oh, good morning. This
morning.
is Linda Spalding.
Hey, Linda, how are you?
Just great, thank you. It's so great to see both of you on.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I just wanted to mention this seems to be the time of year for scams.
Oh.
I just got a letter from a protection company that's a subcontractor for a credit card. And it looked like junk mail. I was tempted to tear it up before I even opened it. And in it said, thank you for renewing your protection contract with us. And of course, there's a fee. It's around $100.
Which they're going to charge on your credit card.
No, and I never did such a thing.
Right.
In fact, I canceled it with a great deal of enthusiasm, telling them I didn't want it and to stop forcing it on me, and I contacted the credit card company. It was canceled 2 years ago, so I wasn't renewing anything.
Right.
So, and if I didn't respond, I would have been charged with this.
It would have been on there. Now, you've raised a very interesting point, and it's one actually that I don't always heed, but now that I've heard that I will. You're right. You can look at an envelope and see the return address, and you know it's junk mail, and most of the time what I've done is just torn it up. You've just now raised the point of how important it is, knowing that it's junk mail, nonetheless to open it to see what form that junk mail takes. If it's a solicitation for a low-interest credit card, which, by the way, is low interest for about a month, and then the interest goes through the roof, but nonetheless, if it's a solicitation for a credit card, then you tear it up. But you probably need to read all of your mail to ensure that you're not being subject to some fee imposition for something that you didn't order or want. That's a good point, Linda.
And watch how you dispose of that mail. A lot of folks that get mail that contains information that's personal. You don't want to just sometimes throw it in your garbage. You might want to shred it. I can't say burn it anymore.
No, not legally anyway.
Yeah, because there are folks now that will go down the road and pick up your garbage, which is now in the public domain, and go through your garbage and find personal information that allows them to steal your identity or take out a credit card illegally in their name, in your name.
Or if it's actually got your credit card number on it, since you can order most things through the email or internet or over the telephone, you can order it using a credit card number. So if you've got something with your credit card number on it, black it out, destroy it, shred it, do something with it, because once that's in there, I mean, you've just opened the invitation for them to, up to the limit of your credit, take anything they want.
All court documents, we shred them. We shred them.
How long are you required to keep the court documents? I don't think we're going to get a chance to talk about small claims or evictions.
Well, that's too bad, because small claims is really the people's claims.
It is.
It's a great venue for anybody to recover money on their own without needing a lawyer. But
Well, I want to wish both of you